All right, welcome back in to cover this. And Randy, always being funny right off the jump. Maybe we should start doing a poll on what time the show will start. Funny stuff, people. Down under Dave, Scotty G, what's going on?
It was Rob's fault last week, so don't blame us.
Yeah.
Just getting hot down here, man.
We got a threesome.
Yeah. Lou, I'm not sure why. He said he will not be on tonight's show or this Tuesday's, so I don't know what's going on with him. Gigi is doing movie night because in Canada, they just got Back to the Future released in their VHS rental store. So they're excited, and they're going to do that. So we're going to keep doing what we do. And anything new and exciting you guys want to bring up before I start this?
New and exciting. No, I can't think of anything new or exciting. I can think of exciting things, but I won't share them on the show.
Hey, Scotty Miller. Hey, JC Ghost.
Do what?
Just shouting out to some commenters.
Oh, okay.
Well, Scotty and Ricky sent me a suggestion. I have not listened to it. I think I might have way back in the day when they did this, but I have not to refresh my memory. But let's do some Kiss right off the bat.
Yeah, I ain't listened to none of them.
Very good.
So
here we go.
All right.
Oh boy. Since we're short on takes tonight, I will just say I like Jericho, Chris of the Wrestling Jerichos. I like his voice. I don't think he's doing a spectacular job on this. Musically, it sounds tight, and the chorus sounded really well. I think he's just trying a little bit too hard to lower his register to the Gene thing instead of just doing it as Chris Jericho. But, that's nitpicking. Down under.
I don't think it's nitpicking. I'd agree with you. There's a certain kind of voice you need for this song. It is a demon song, and I don't think Chris has a demon kind of voice. I'm actually being put off by his Paul Stanley antics with his singing.
Oh, dude, every video he's ever done of a cover when they're actually in a setting like this, he's done it wearing the Crazy Nights outfit. He's done it wearing the Tears Are Falling outfit. I mean, he that's his hero is Paul Stanley.
I know, but if you're going to sing a Gene song, act more like Gene than try and act like Paul. But musically, it sounds great. Yeah, I'll take the original.
Motley says, hey, that's PJ Farley on bass. Yes, Jericho has some known trickster people pop in and out.
We have a North Carolina person in the house too.
Oh,
we do?
Yeah, Kevin.
Oh, Kevin.
Kevin
Carolina.
L.
Oh, yeah. What the hell?
Hello from North Carolina.
All right, Scotty, what's your take so far?
Yeah, Kevin, what part of North Carolina are you from? But anyway, it sounds pretty good to me, man. I mean, yeah, the music's pretty top notch. Sounds good. He's doing a damn good job singing it. Yeah. I'm not going, it's not Kiss. I mean, that's probably going to be judged harsher than just about anything. People doing their music. But I know Jericho's a huge fan, and I'm pretty sure he's doing the best he can with what he's got. So I've seen worse. Let me put it that way. So I can live
We've seen
with it
worse
so
on this
far.
show.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kevin is in Raleigh, moved there about 5 years ago from Jersey.
Woo. Probably ain't much better. Well, maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit. He moved from one city to another one, huh? Okay, cool.
Motley, have you heard of the band RA that PJ was in? No, I have not heard of that band. All right, let's get back to Unholy. All right, it looked a little bit like a fat Diamond Dallas Page on the drums there when he had a haircut. It was kind of weird. Christopher Cunningham, I get Jericho's a big Kiss fan. He is. Stage presence not so good, says Molly. It's for those people who were dissing on who was it? Liliac for, trying to act like rock stars. I think if you want to throw that on somebody who is a rock star, I will never take that away from anybody who does this professionally. Jericho's trying way too hard, vocally and with his antics. He looks almost ridiculous. It looks like he's completely pretending instead of just being, a singer. But it's okay. I like Scott. He said, you're going to come into this show and you're going to do Kiss. You better fucking really bring your A game. This is about their B game, I would think. But that's just me. Scotty.
Yeah, I would agree too. Look, he's trying. He's giving it everything he's got. He's a Kiss fan. He's wanting to be as good as he can with the song. And yeah, he's either got a lot of energy, man, or he's trying way too hard. And a little credit for that little holding out that scream at the end there. Jericho's, he's not bad, man. I mean, it's just, I'm sorry. I'm one of the people. I know that Jericho was a wrestler and all this stuff, and I had done got way out of wrestling by the time his time came. We're talking Ric Flair and the Four Horsemen days. This is when I got out of wrestling years ago when I was a probably early teenager. But it's just hard for me to take him seriously, man.
That's the wrestling.
You know, exactly, dude. I mean, okay, I'm rich and famous. Now I want to be a rock star. You know what I'm saying? I mean, okay, yeah, you got a good voice, and he's probably a cool guy. I've heard he was, you know, and good. Hey, it's his life. He wants to do it. Fucking go to town. He's got a good stage there, presence and everything and stuff like that. But it's just hard for me to take Jericho. It'd be like what's his name, starting to sing metal, you know, the other big guy that was in there for a while. My son's got his stuff, but I can't never think of a damn
wrestler?
Cena.
Oh, Cena.
It'd be like him starting to do that shit, man. You know,
and I think that's why there was that war. I think Sebastian Bach took exception and offense to him stepping into the rock world. Like all of a sudden he's a rock star. So he started saying he was lip syncing and all. It was just ridiculous Sebastian Bach stuff. But I think that's a lot of people's problem when somebody comes into anything. You know, when you're famous some other way. So clearly that's why you got a chance, you know, to get seen in something else. It's like the people who did that something else for life. Like, who the fuck do you think you are? But yeah, I mean, he's got a good voice. He can scream. Some of his Fozzy stuff is pretty decent. It's just on this particular song, I think it's just overkill. Down Under, Dave.
Yeah, no, I know what you're saying because, you know, we have a lot of actors that have gone into singing and a lot of singing has gone into actors. And, you know, sometimes it works. Like,
sometimes it don't.
Oh, yeah. I agree with you. But, you know, there are some people who've been able to, you know, transfer over to the other career and done really well.
Not to cut you off. It's mostly what aggravates me more is the singers that they want to stick in fucking big films. That you've never been in a film. They don't. The only reason they're there is because they got famous singing or some shit, and they can't act worth a fuck. My bad. I've just seen a lot of that stuff over the years, and then all of a sudden. Hell no, that was the best acting one of all right there, bro. That was original, man. That was raw and real. But no, it's like, you know, when these hip hop artists and these pop fuckers, you know, all of a sudden when the flame dies, they go away. You don't see them in the more movies. You don't even see them nowhere else.
Every one of them, right? The Ice Cube, the Ice, you know, anal bead, the Ice fucking T, all these fucking black rappers.
Rihanna and all shit. Yeah.
You should do that, Rob. Huh? Rob, you should become a rapper and call yourself Anal Bead.
Anal Bead. Okay, before I get to some comments, you want to finish up your take, Dave?
Yeah, I was going to say, I think the problem I had with him vocally was he was all over the place. Like, I couldn't pin him into doing sort of one type of voice here. He was trying to do a bit of Gene. He was going really high. He was trying, I don't know, it was just a bit too all over the place. Like, just find a pocket, stay in it. But yeah,
agreed.
Like you said, if you're going to do Kiss, wow, you better bring it.
Yeah.
Well, Motley22 donates 20 doll hairs, and he says, for my favorite, spelled Favourite. And he says, yes, that's how you spell it in Canada.
Well, it is the English way of spelling it.
Yeah, well, it's favorite. It does not have the OU. It's just O.
Color has a U in it as well. Did you know that?
Yeah, shut up.
Thank you, Motley.
Jay Big, hey, how is everybody? Ricky Patterson says, shut up, Scott, and play Red Devil Vortex. That is coming up.
Yeah, he said he's seen that on the cover or something. I said, I haven't listened to it, so I don't know what to expect.
Charge pads, you haven't missed much. Just Kuarantine, a.k.a. Chris Jericho's band, doing a cover of Kisses Unholy. So with that, just so, you know, Ricky Patterson doesn't have a spaz here, we'll go ahead and play some Red Devil Vortex that he recommended, keeping in the theme Yes.
Yeah, because he's got to go. He's got to work in the morning, so he won't be able to watch all of it. So there you go.
All right, here we go. Did Andrew DeLost produce that first part with that stupid megaphone effect? Just curious.
No more tomorrow, baby. Time is today. Girl, I can make you feel okay. No place for hiding, baby. No place to run. You pull the trigger on my love
Oh, Ricky Patterson, get yourself down, get a hearing test stat. This is fucking horrible. Overproduced as RCF Slaw.
MC Hammer.
Yeah. The Andrew DeLost warning, ridiculous. Let me grab the megaphone and sing through it into this guy. Don't give me a kiss with a barbershop, haircut. I mean, get the fuck out of here. This thing's terrible. Go ahead, Dave.
The thing that ruined it straight for me was the drums at the beginning. I mean, that's an iconic drum intro.
Those weren't drums. Those were like ice cream pails. It was terrible.
The extra double kicks in there and everything. It just sounded horrible. So straight away I'm put off. As you said, the beginning vocal there was horrible. And then, to be honest, I don't think it really got any better.
No, I thought
and
it was
continuing to do that drum.
Okay.
Motley says the guitars need to be up front more. Yeah, it's really tinny.
Yeah.
It's really horribly produced.
Yeah, there's no ass behind the drums, man, and the guitars need to be up front on a lot of stuff we've heard here lately too, man. I noticed the vocals are just fucking in your face. The damn guitars are in the background. It's like you got to even that shit out, man. And Rick, yeah, so far I ain't gonna lie, it's not that great.
Well, Ricky said the bass player kicks ass. What the fuck? Well, Ricky, the problem is with Love Gun, the last thing you think about is the bass. It's the drums, it's the vocals.
He got to meet the bass player. That's why he kicks ass. There you go. I think,
how much did he pay you to come on here and kiss his ass, Ricky?
I can kick ass too, but I can't play the bass.
Oh man.
Maybe in Ricky's defense, maybe it'll get better. So let's.
Yeah, we'll give him a shot.
All right.
Oh, I'm doubting it.
You can't forget me, baby. Don't try and lie. You'll never leave me, mama. So don't try. I'll be again, baby. Lay down the bed. We get together.
What song is he playing on the drums?
I got no idea.
What the fuck is that? It's completely distracting of everything else. He's out of time. He's playing a completely
He's being Neil Peart right now.
Oh, it's fucking terrible. All right, let's go.
The new sweat. No place for hiding, baby. No place to run. You pull the trigger on my love gun.
Okay, I don't have anything else to say, but yikes. Well, I take that back. I'm sure all true. And Ricky, you shocked me because they completely shit all over Ace Frehley's solo, one of the great solos, and did 5 minutes of worthless harmonics, and then played the solo behind a overproduced vocal part. And I can't get past the singer looking like Rick Astley. You don't belong in a metal band, dude. Go ahead, Dave.
Well, I was going to say you were hoping it might get better, and I've got bad news. It didn't get any better. No, the whole thing I said from the beginning was just a big distraction, and the guy with the long hair couldn't handle his voice at all.
Yeah.
I mean, at least the guy with the shorter hair sounded a bit better, but yeah. And then that breakdown, I don't know what that was for. Like, why ruin a good song with something like that? It didn't go anywhere either.
Well, this band made Damn Who long for Barren Cross. Scotty.
Rick, brother, go ahead and get ready for bed. Not the reaction you're going to get, mate. Yeah, I don't understand the long, drawn out whatever was going on there. I'm like, okay. Okay. All right. When we going to take off here, man? And yeah, the solo, if you're going to do that, at least shred the damn thing a little bit, But yeah, it just wasn't. I love what's his name's cover of Love Gun way better. Tommy Shaw, a couple other guys that done it. But this one right here just wasn't it for me, Rick. Sorry, brother. You can try again, though.
And I appreciate if you want to put your own spin on it, but like somebody else said, if you're going to do that, make sure you can write a song first, because it really made no sense what they did.
I love bands that put their own touch on it, but that was a little over dramatic. I mean, the pause in the middle, dude, is what got me too. I'm like, what are y'all doing?
That's what I mean. I mean, that didn't even, if you want to put your own spin on it, fine, but that didn't even make sense.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But anyway, we gave it a shot.
Yeah. Jay Bake, it's bad when you're praying that a Liliac song might come on as a palate cleanser.
I can see right now.
Motley 22. Did you get wondering if I got the second batch of songs? Yes. Motley, I have probably, how small document files are. I probably got a gig of emails from people, so it's going to take me a minute to start putting shows together. But no worries. Everybody will get represented. I'm not taking notes anymore and saying so-and-so suggested this, because let's face it, I'm lazy. And it's just a pain in the ass. You'll know when your song's on here because it's on here. How's that sound? Yes, Motley, I got all of your stuff. I got everybody's stuff, and I will be piecemealing it together as we go. All right, let's try to recover, because last week was such a good show. Let's go back to, I think we did that one. God damn it. Let's go to another one that was recommended to me, I think from Scotty, from Here and Everywhere. There's another metal cover. We'll get away from Kiss, because clearly people just can't handle correctly doing a song.
Sniffing around your door. In the still of the night, I feel my heart being heavy, telling me I got him love. In the shadow of night, I see the full moon rise, tell me what's in store. My heart stopped beating, my body starts shaking, and I can't take no more.
Okay, for all you that don't realize what's going on, she is stomping out a line of army ants that have invaded the stage. That's why she's doing that. I think this might be Lizzie Hale with longer hair wig, right? But we got a whole symphony there, so something tells me this is going to be pretty cool. Any thoughts so far, Dave?
Sounds great. She's got a great voice.
Yeah.
And let's be honest, it's 105% better than the last thing we just listened to. So, step in the right direction.
All right, Scotty.
Yeah, it's another case of where are the fucking guitars, man? Why is everything so faded now? Why her voice is right out front and the music's like it's a damn tunnel somewhere. I don't understand how this is recorded, but it sounds good from what I can hear. They're right on tune with the actual song. And I love the song.
I think this was recorded in Canada, so they probably just set the old player out and hit play and record at the same time.
Okay, that's all I needed to know. Right there. That's all I need to know.
Sorry, I'm trying to mock Gigi, who's not here. No offense, Motley. All right,
yeah.
Here we go. Okay. Since I didn't have to do it, this is getting paused, and I'm going to put it up on screen really big. She dances like Pow, says Eric, and you couldn't have picked a better example of how ridiculous that looked. Thank you, Eric. Now you can take all the flack. All right, let's get back to it.
Taste your love so sweet. I just wanna make love to you. Feel your body. In a silver night. In a silver night. I hear Here the day I am my head down low. I'm a face with a song. Put it out of the day until the evening time. I'm waiting for the night to come. Ooh, oh baby. Now still the night in a cool moonlight. I feel my heart is aching. Now still the night.
Respect. Holy shit, that was awesome. Before we get to the symphony ensemble here, Scotty, what are you thinking?
So far, so good, man. I just wished it was more in tune, but yeah, she's killing it, man. I mean, she's singing the hell out of this song, dude, and they're playing it just right. Right, man.
And somebody backed you up saying, no shit, Scott, this is a guitar-driven song, basically referring to why are the guitars so far back in the mix. Down Under, Dave.
Yeah, like I said, when she first started singing, she's got a great voice, and I wish she'd sung Love Gun because I think she would have done a good job. I'm always impressed when I hear girls sing like this because it must be killer on the throat.
Oh, God. But she killed that note, man. That was and Jay Bake says, "Is it me or does she have gigantic feet for a lady?" That's the old. That's those.
Why are you looking? Why are you looking at her feet?
You can't miss them.
Well, let's see what they got in
I don't
store.
tend to stare at women's feet.
Hey, Don Music. Yeah, the symphony has got to
Foot
come into play
fetish.
here. So here we
Foot
go.
fetish.
There you go.
Oh, I need to love. You gotta give me some loving every day. Give away. Say bye. Oh, baby, oh yeah, yeah. Oh my I can't keep running. It'll still the night in your warm water, sniffing around your door. It'll still the night, I feel my heart being heavy, telling me I gotta have more. Ooh, well, I just wanna get close to you, taste your love so sweet. I just wanna make love to you, feel your body here. Oh, it's still the night. Oh yeah. It's still the night. Oh yeah. It's still the night. It's still the night. Oh, and nothing gonna stop it now. Still the night, still the night, still the night.
A little bit anticlimactic when you're having a massive symphony on stage. It must have to do more with the complete show. Apparently, this is a London-based anthemic rock band. That's about the extent I know. Don Music. It's called "Here and Everywhere" is the song or the band name. Scotty.
Yeah, man, she killed it, dude. They played it just damn near perfect. She's got some damn energy, bro. And yeah, man, she was she was rocking out. Um, not bad at all. So I don't really have much to pick on.
Hey,
but
Scott. You sound like you're 100 miles away all of a sudden.
I do.
There you go. That's better.
Okay. Was the symphony a stage or something? Because they didn't move at all. But anyway, I pay attention to stuff like that. So good job.
All right, down under.
Let me know if you find that account, Rob.
Yeah. It's very
Yeah,
hard to
you're
host
18.
a show and be the research guy. So you should have been looking all this up while I was talking.
To be fair, that used to be Darren's job. So
That's true. Damn you,
and
Darren.
you haven't given us anyone else the job. I think Scotty could do the research.
Yeah,
with
right.
his,
Let me
No.
grab my phone.
His massive computer setup he's got there. I'm going to simply say this is the one to beat tonight.
Okay,
Simple
Okay.
as that.
fair enough. Jay Bake says she has energy. But does she have the former wrestler energy we are grown to love? Another shot at Chris Jericho.
I'd
Yeah.
rather wrestle her.
So far,
Yeah.
the best one is this one.
Yeah,
I
she
believe.
did a for doing a male, because it's no secret I've said I don't like it when there's genre flip, because you lose something in a song you've heard your whole life by one genre and then another one does it. But man, she had some chops. She didn't try to do this like, your typical high pitched singer. She brought some rasp and some power to it. Needs to work on her
Yeah.
stage presence a little bit. She looked like just kind of, somebody asked her if she was on drugs. She did look like she was tweaking a little bit. But if that's how music moves her, so be it. Jay Bake says, "Oh, trust us, Dave. He's given his share of jobs." You know what, Jay Bake? You can just, all right.
I do not want the head job at this channel, though.
Donnie Music, the expert in the industry, great vocalist. Not like her presence, but vocals, damn, yes. She was spot on with the vocals. I think they could have bring a 3-piece symphony for the little bit that they did in that song. But again, like I said, maybe it had more to do with the whole show.
Yeah,
beyond
had
that.
to. Had to.
Let's try to
They
bring
was-
some sanity back here. And since two of my cohorts have said this is the best to date, let's see if Polish Metal Alliance can beg to differ here. The original is Whitesnake, Charge Pads. If that's a correct and serious statement, that is a Whitesnake song. All right, here we go.
No way.
Last night a little dancer came dancing to my door. Last night a little angel came pumping on my floor. She said, "Come on, baby, I got a license for love, and if it expires, pray help from above, because in the midnight hour she cried more, more, more. With the rebel yell, she cried more, more, more. In the midnight hour, babe, more, more, more. With the rebel yell, more, 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 more. She don't like a slavery, she won't sit and beg. But when I'm tired lonely, she's me to bed. What set you free brought you to me, babe? What set you free? I need you here by me. Because in the midnight hour, she cried more, more, more. With the rebel yell, she cried more, more, more. In the midnight hour, babe, more, more, more. With the rebel yell, more, more, more.
Okay. The comments are derailing me. Eric, they look like a band of pedophiles. Jay Bake says they like the priest thing much better last week. Yeah. Did Billy Idol gain weight? Another good one, Donnie Music. Oh my God, I've done this cover in my band. I feel better about my lead vocals now. Yeah, I thought based on last week's Painkiller and such that this was going to rip my head off, but this is kind of a letdown for this band. Dave.
It's a deflated tire, mate. That's what it is. I really like this song. Certainly would never think a heavy metal band would do it because it's not even close to being
What?
metal. But it's not the fact that the vocal's bad. It's the fact that all of them are bad. You know how many people did a lead vocal there? None of them were any good at it. So it's lost me.
Yeah, and you know it's bad when the ever so polite. I mean, he makes you look savage with his manners. When Don Music takes a shot, you know it's not up to snuff. Scotty.
Yeah, man, that's when the vocals started. I knew right then this was not going to go well. Yeah, there's some songs, guys. Yeah, these are guys that done the Painkiller, man.
Yeah.
No fucking way.
Yeah.
Wow. There's certain songs that you should do and certain songs you should not do and put it out anyway. They're not doing anything for this song here. I will say that the vocals, you know, the music might not be too far off, but the vocals totally are destroying this one, in my opinion.
You know what
So,
makes me very, very happy? Anytime I go to the comment section and people are just, you know, savaging me because I'm such a horrible human being, I can always look to the true commenters and viewers of this channel to make me look very good. Charge Pads, who's the girl? Ghislaine Maxwell. Damn, who they recorded this on Epstein's Island. Charge Pads,
my God.
riding the Lolita Express. If anybody thinks I am inappropriate, just look at who I surround myself with on the family of the Brotherhood here on Tunes Brothers. You all are awesome. Let's get back to this.
He lives in his own heaven.
Legs it to go from the 7-Eleven.
Well, he's out all night to go like the fair.
Just as long, I don't mess up his hair.
What's with the new video format that some of these people do? This little thin, it's like a Chinese blindfold, right? Just micro.
It used to be the way they did.
It's like the widescreen, narrow screen TV. You know?
Oh, yeah, it's ridiculous.
It might have something to do with the visual of the band.
Here by me, because in the midnight hour,
take great satisfaction over the fact that these songs have all pretty much, been lacking since he's gonna say it's because I wasn't there. The music sucks. It's all about Lou.
Look,
Yeah,
I can
go ahead,
say,
Scott.
I can say, I can understand Lou taking off Tuesday, but tonight he usually likes these cover bands. So, but anyway, I'll go
Can I
ahead and
just
give my
point
take.
out, Canada
Yeah.
is close to Connecticut, right? Him and Gigi are both gone on the same night.
What are you trying to say?
Hey, nothing. He's just making a reference. Okay.
Yeah.
Look, yeah, man, that was horrible. I really ain't got nothing good to say about that one, man. And those guys killed Painkiller, man. I just can't believe that's the same band. So that's it. I got nothing good to say about that performance right there.
Scotty Miller says Billy Idol is on the phone with his lawyers right now.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Dave.
He should be.
I think the best thing I can say is I really enjoyed the ending of that song.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
not a good thing. Well, man, here's the difference. Tonight, I did not listen to any of these ahead of time. I just figured, they'd be good. Especially this one, right?
Wow, you
This
figured
band
wrong.
rocked it twice last week.
Yep.
Well, let's
Damn
try to
sure
find
did.
something redeeming here, should we?
Yes.
Hope so.
We're
Nah.
not batting 500, that's for sure.
I don't even know what you're talking about, but I agree with you.
Okay. It's a baseball
Well,
thing.
some of this
I know
stuff
it's a
I
baseball
haven't
thing, but I don't know what it means.
I haven't listened to some of this stuff, but the song selection is like, man, if the vocals aren't good, this is going to be horrible. Let's bring out the REO Brothers, heavily requested on the channel across the board. Philippine band. Let's see if they can bring some rock back in the house. Gigi does lie in a sequel. Debbie does Dallas. Absolutely outstanding. All right, here we go.
It's already bad.
That's the way you do it. You play the guitar on the MTV. Daddy ain't looking. That's the way you do it. Money for nothing and the chicks for free. Daddy ain't looking. That's the way you do it. Let me tell you, them guys in town, baby, get a blister on your little finger. Baby, get a blister on your tongue. We got to install microwave oven, custom kitchen delivery. We got to move these refrigerators. We got to move these color TVs.
Okay. My ears just sent me a death threat, says somebody here. I don't think they're doing that bad. But Scott, you were mad right away, so we'll start with you.
Not only do, I hate this fucking song in general, but hearing somebody else do the damn thing is even more torture. God, I hate this fucking song. I don't know what it is. People that like this song, man, I've always hated it since day one, and it ain't never changed. I do not like this song. Yeah, they're doing an okay job doing it. But the song itself is just terrible. And the only reason it got any airplay is because they were talking about MTV. Have you heard
Yeah.
anything else from this band since this song?
Walk of Life.
Okay, well, whatever. But anyway, I ain't even heard of that, I don't guess. But yeah, man, I hated seeing this come up on MTV. They'd play it every 30 damn minutes, it seemed like. But anyway, the band's doing a good job of doing this shitty song. So that's all I got.
Hey, Dave.
Well, I am a Dire Straits fan, but I've never been a huge fan of this song. This wasn't really the kind of music they did. This seemed like a bit of a grab.
Maybe I
Mm,
should have
what
grabbed.
about-
They did Assault and Swing, but I figured we did it with Mission Soul, so I went with this
Yeah.
instead.
But Dire Straits were a huge band, Scotty. So I don't know if you didn't hear from in North Carolina, but massive band.
Yeah, I know who they were just from MTV alone and the damn radio. Yeah.
I'm not sure if they're doing a good job or not. Yeah, I mean, his sting bit
That's
at
a
the
good one.
beginning was awful. So he's done better doing the Mark Knopfler part than he did the Sting part. Yeah, I don't know. These guys have been pretty good when we watched them, but this one's just not doing anything for me at the moment. Maybe it'll improve.
All right. Well, the whole show comes to a stop because we give all attention to any female who comes on here because it is like a unicorn sighting. It is so rare. Jennifer, am I banned from the comments because I don't appreciate Kiss? Hell no. And don't sugarcoat it. You
No.
fucking hate Kiss. We know you hate Kiss. We
Yeah.
don't care. We still
That's
love you.
fine.
You're still part of the brotherhood and or sisterhood. Don't worry about it. You can say anything you want here. You ain't gonna hurt no one's feelings. You're always welcome.
Yeah.
Damn, who? Seriously, Scotty, you're gonna go there. A man who worships Ace Frehley doesn't know that Mark Knopfler could play circles around him. Woo.
Yeah, in your ass, bro.
Well,
Wake up. Jesus Christ. That's the understatement of the fucking century.
Oh my God.
God. Not
you guys
even
are-
close, bro.
You guys are
No, you're
killing
right,
me.
Scotty. It's not. Mark Knopfler is a better
Yeah, it
guitarist than
is.
Ace Frehley.
Yeah, it is. Well, unfortunately, we're not going to get them in the same room anymore to
Yeah.
prove that. But
And
whose
Jay
knowledge?
Bake here speaking
could
for me
fucking
correctly.
prove
He
that?
says, nah, Jennifer, you're good. Just tell Rob to fuck off and you'll be back in his good graces. Exactly. Exactly. My thoughts exactly. So ChargePad saw REO in 2023 in San Diego and remember them to be good performers live. I'll tell you what, I did a whole lot of listening to REO today, and I am fucking blown away. Maybe not so much of this song, but mostly because, like Scott, I never liked this song, even back when it came out. But you know, we're gonna finish it. Don't
Hey.
worry. We will represent REO. Keep going. Yes.
Yes. One more time to whoever the ace hater is.
Yeah.
Constantly Cute buries
God.
this song, bro. So there you go.
All right, here
You
we
admit
go.
Constantly Cute's horrible.
The things Scotty said are not necessarily, represented.
It is true.
by the-
Just make sure and remember that.
Here we go.
Faggot with the earring and the makeup. Yeah, buddy, daddy's on here. The little faggot gets his own jet plane. The little faggot is a millionaire. We got to install microwave oven. Some kitchen refrigerator. We got to move these refrigerators. We got to move these color TV. Move that, move that. We get to install microwave oven. the lane. Bass and drums, look at that mama she got sticking in the candle, and man, we could have some fun. He said, what's that? Hawaiian noses, they're banging on the bongos like the Japanese. Oh, daddy working, that's the way you do it. Coming in for nothing and the chicks for free. We got to install microwave oven, get some kitchen delivery. We got to move these refrigerators. We got to move these color TVs. That's the way you do it. Play the guitar on the MTV. Daddy, you're looking, that's the way you do it. Money for nothing and the chicks for free. Money for nothing, the chicks for free. Money for nothing, the chicks for free. Look at that, look at that.
All right, you bunch of Scrooges. Let me give you a little backstory here. If anything, this is a hell of a family. For whatever reason, the dad was having trouble getting work. These kids, the drummer, I believe, taught himself how to play with ice cream pails or something like that with like potato chip wrappers strung across them. They basically all taught themselves and started playing gigs to help feed the family. So, I mean, trust me, I've seen a lot, and they did a lot of good stuff that I have downloaded. I did not listen to this one. Again, this is kind of a theme. I better start doing that.
No.
Scotty, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm not knocking on them. I'm not knocking on them. I'm knocking on the originators of this song.
Oh,
You know, I'm not saying that they done the song bad. No, that sounds like they done a pretty good job of it. It's just anybody
in the spirit of those nice words, Scott, do you want me to replay the ending falsettos there for you?
hell no. No. Yeah. Anybody that can write about household appliances and shit and make a hit out of it or whatever, just as long as they throw my MTV in there, you got to tip your hat to at least that. And this song is a fraud anyway, because when it first came on MTV, it starts out rocking, man, and you think you're getting ready to get something that rocks, man. That because he starts out with the guitar, it starts out rocking, and then it goes straight to shit immediately. As soon as they start playing and singing, and it never recovers.
Okay.
Yep.
Down Under.
I was going to say Ace Frehley's last solo album was a fraud because he told us it was going to be as good as his first one, and it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
Oh,
You just
come
wasn't
on.
listening, Dave.
Oh, we listened.
You just wasn't listening. You was hearing, you just wasn't listening.
Oh,
Yeah.
I listened and I heard, and I was not happy.
You wasn't listening to the messages.
As I said before, I'm not a big fan of this song. And sometimes when you don't like a song, I don't care how well anybody sings it, unless they change it up a lot, you're not going to like it.
A lot.
And sometimes maybe that's best. If there's a song you really hate, change it completely, and maybe I'll like it.
Right. I agree with you, Dave.
All right.
Never been a big fan of this song, but they do all right, except for the harmony parts. The high bits were a bit. Yeah.
Okay, I'm glad you just emphasized except for the harmony parts, because I'm going to go on record saying that unlike when Lou's here, none of us have a curfew. So we're going to do this as long as it takes to find a song that everybody likes. And I have heard this today. And the harmonies on here. This is a song, mind you, I fucking hate by the original artist. But I am so confident that you two gentlemen are going to be impressed by this that we're going to go with it. Same band. I am not going to let them fizzle out on a song that people hate. Let's try this out.
Let's try it.
All right. One of the most difficult songs to sing, to the point where Queen was supposedly using backtracks for a lot of these harmonies. Scotty.
Yeah. You have redeemed yourself, man. So far, so good. I love it. And I love this song. Um, the only people that I could ever see pulling this off is actually Queen and or Sweet. You know, I mean, yeah, it's hard to take a song like this sometimes, but I have learned to love a lot of Queen stuff, man. A lot of their stuff I do not like though. Like what is it? My White Bicycle. Have you ever heard that shit? Oh my God, it's
I
hard.
want to ride
But
my
anyway,
bicycle.
yeah,
Little
yeah.
girls.
Holy God, it's some of their stuff is a little out, but a lot of their stuff is fucking fantastic, and this is one of them I love. Band's doing a great job so far. I love it.
J Big says possibly Ace Frehley, right? Scott could sing this song.
Yeah, Ace could pull this off. Probably he's in that range where he could buy a skosh, just buy a skosh, but he could do it even
All right.
if he was alive.
Verlander,
Yeah.
I know you're a big Queen fan. What are you thinking?
I'm going to go on record and say that I would rather listen to Scott sing this than Ace Frehley sing it.
So, no, you wouldn't.
Yes, I would, and that's what
No,
I mean.
you wouldn't.
Yeah,
Trust me.
I was a bit worried when they first started. I wasn't sure where it was going to go, but I think it got better as it went. I still find it funny because obviously the pronunciation of some words don't work very well with the Asian countries, and so you try not to laugh when you hear them pronounce things wrong. But yeah, they're doing a good job.
Yeah.
But the hard
All
part
right.
comes next.
The hard part's coming. Here we go. We get to the song that I actually love by the original performer. Tell me that wasn't at least an A for effort. That was to me very respectable. Scott.
I can dig it, man. They done a damn great job of doing it. You're not going to get Freddie Mercury in the flesh doing this, man. But what they done was damn near spot on. Damn near. Now, good job.
Yeah, and the commenters are all echoing the sentiment. Everybody's pleasantly surprised. Down under.
Yeah, did a great job. I said this was the tricky part. And I think when Queen did this live back in the day, they used to have this pre-recorded, and that was no circuit. They used to leave the stage, and that's generally because they only had three people to sing because John Deacon
Right.
was not a singer; it was
Right.
just a bass player, so they couldn't pull it off live. But tremendous job, like I said.
Yeah. I was very skeptical when I saw they were doing this. I'm like, I don't like the song, but God, if they can pull these harmonies off, and they blew me away, man. I was impressed. So let's get to the rockin' part of the song that I actually enjoy.
Yeah. Best part.
Nothing really matters. Anyone can see. Nothing really matters. Nothing really matters to me. Anyway the wind blows.
Okay, very well done in my humble opinion. Down Under Dave.
Yeah, well, I mean, let's be honest. You look at the Queen. You got Freddie Mercury. Universally recognised as one of the best vocalists ever. Brian May, who I must say is very underrated as a guitar player,
Damn
has a
right.
very, very unique tone, which is very hard for most people to pull off. But I think he did a good job on it. So
Todd Allard. I don't know where to separate the name there. Says you must hate Queen to think this was good. I'm not saying it was as good as Queen. I'm saying
No.
they did an unbelievably respectable to very good job doing a song with such vocal range and harmony and such emotion. Uh, I don't hate Queen. I just think this was a good job. I mean, call me crazy, Scotty.
Yeah, man. I love Queen, and I think they done a phenomenal job considering, like I said before, he's not going to be Freddie Mercury. You're not going to pull that off. You're not going to pull even the jam session part wasn't as heavy as Queen's was, or
Yeah.
the recording. The recording wasn't. That's for sure. And to give Dave some props, man. Yeah, Brian May his sound is phenomenal. When that damn lead kicks in, dude, he has a certain sound, dude. Just like all the guitar greats do, man. They have a certain sound and style that he played. I love the way he plays too, and I love his sound. You're not going to be able to capture all that, dude, to perfection by a band like that. But what they done was fucking great, I thought. One hell of a shot, anyway.
All right, 54 still watching. We appreciate you, and we're going to do one more here because I put it in the description, so I don't like being called a liar. So I better make sure I get it in. And we are going to pay tribute to the legendary Down Under Dave here with a band called Sing It Live. Here we go. All right, I believe Sing It Live is from Australia, doing Men at Works. Of course, the legendary Australia bands. Who Can It Be Now? Down Under Dave.
yeah, well, some of these guys are in the Highney Street Country Club as well. So
Okay.
yeah, doing a great job. This to me is such a much better song than Down Under, which I know was big everywhere, but I don't know. It always annoyed me as a song, but I always thought they had much better songs than that, and this is one of them. They're doing a great job.
Scotty G, I know this ain't your cup of tea, but I wanted to get this band in before we wrapped it up.
No, man, I never really had anything against Men at Work. They kind of made a little bit of noise in the early '80s, right? That's when their
Yeah.
time was, right, in the early to mid '80s, with this song and Land Down Under, and I think they had a couple more. They didn't annoy me, I
Okay.
mean, I didn't. I think I actually might have had that cassette at one time, to be honest with you. I didn't buy it. Me and some
Stole it.
friends, we would trade. Yeah, I'd do that too every once in a while. They had them big long plastic things, and you just had to have a big army field jacket, man, and you're good to go. But anyway, don't tell anybody I said that. But
Didn't
Yeah.
hear it.
Well, my favorite song by them is "Be Good, Johnny." I think that was a really,
Be good.
really
I
cool.
like this one.
Be good.
Yeah.
I like this one right here, man. Who can it be
All right.
now? I think that's the name of it. But they're doing a damn, they're not Men at Work, but they're doing a good job of the song. How you
All
doing?
right. Let's finish it off.
Is it the man come to take me away? Why do they follow me? It's not the future that I can see. It's just my fantasy.
All right. Sing it live. Who can it be now from Men at Work? And closing thoughts on this song, Down Under.
Do you know there's a movie about a transgender whale called Maybe Dick?
Thank you. Piggybacking, of course, on Damn Who's comment that
Exactly.
there is a transgender band called Men Without Testicles.
No fucking way.
It's worse when you find women with testicles.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, did a good job. Didn't think he quite nailed that little breakdown there, but other than that, yeah, I thought they were really good.
Well, we got people checking out already, Scotty. Give your final thoughts, and then you two let me know if you want to try to rock this out again one more time.
It's they done a good job. They wasn't Men at Work, like Dave said. He would stretch it out just a little bit when he would end his sentences or whatever the hell. But done a pretty good job. I can't really complain. So
All right, do you guys want to try to make a comeback with something heavy, or do you want to call it a night?
yeah, it don't matter to me.
Dave?
Let's do one more. Yeah, finish
All right.
off with a heavy one.
Let's
do
try
it.
to
Shit,
get
it's your
some
fault.
redemption. Since we got REO to redeem themselves, let's see if we can give the old Polish Metal Alliance, who so awesomely, hit Painkiller and kind of crapped the bed
It's-
tonight with
It's not White Wedding, is it?
no, it's
Uh,
not any Billy Idol. This is
Rebel
going to
Yell.
be. I am not going to be able to judge this. And people in the comments are saying that band, much like Hindley Street, is not the same members all the time. So maybe this was a different set. But I'm going to leave the expertise of this song up to Scotty and perhaps Dave, because I think I've maybe heard it a couple of times. But let's see if they can rip our faces off to end the show. Polish Metal Alliance. Here we go. Okay, had to pause it somewhere. It looks like a longer song. Scotty G, Mr. Metallica, Mr. Metalhead, what are we thinking?
Yeah, man, this is their niche right here, dude. They need to stay with the heavy stuff. Yeah, they're killing it, man. So far, dude. I mean, this is not an easy song to play and or sing. Um, and they're pulling it off fantastic. No, it's not Metallica, but it is damn good. It
How
is
cool is
damn,
that
damn
first
good.
singer was female too, right? She did a good job.
Hell yeah, man. They're nailing it. Literally. So kudos.
All right, Down Under, I know you're a little bit more familiar with the heavier Metallica than I. What are you thinking?
Yeah. I'm more because I've got friends who like them, so you sort of got them play to you. And obviously, this is a very well-known song. Is this on our list for Tuesday? Can anyone remember?
I don't know. Maybe,
Okay, I can't
probably.
remember either. As Scotty said, this is definitely where they should stick because they do this so much better. I mean, we can only go on the fact we've heard the one, poppier rock song that they didn't do well. Maybe they are good at that, but this seems to be their wheelhouse. So
Yeah, because they did
sometimes just stay in the lane.
because they did
Yeah.
Symphony of Destruction and
Painkiller.
Cover.
just
Fucking
amazingly.
hey.
Yeah, and then everybody in the comments is saying they like this much better. And I know I'm in the minority, especially on a metal hard rock YouTube channel. I just before the Black Album, I really didn't pay attention to Metallica. I mean, I had friends too, like Dave, that play them, but I would tune it out. So I can't judge this song. It sounds like a Metallica tune to me, so I guess that's a compliment in itself. Let's get back to it. Okay, before you start shredding here, apparently, Scotty, Dave, does Metallica do that beautiful guitar solo on their version too?
Yeah, they're doing it just like theirs.
Wow, that part really, that was some awesome melodic guitar work. Man, maybe I'm not giving the band their fair shake. I don't know. It's so hard because I'm not a guy who likes music played at 100 miles an hour. But that's why I love the Black Album, man. They let the music breathe, and I know that's not popular with diehard Metallica fans, but they've got so
Their
much talent.
tempo changes. Yes, their
Yeah.
tempo changes are insane. You may change tempos 4 times before this song's over with, and maybe wind up in the same direction, maybe not. That's something that's unique about them too, bro.
Somebody
Yeah.
had mentioned that I might like Fade to Black. Is that an album or a song?
You would like that. That's off Ride the Lightning. Look, we've only got a couple of Metallica albums to get to pre-Black, so we'll get to them just to see what
Well, we got a lot.
Rob
We got a matchup
does. And
Tuesday. We got a
Yeah.
matchup Tuesday of Metallica versus Metallica songs. So Scotty, so far, I had to pause because it's a long song, and I loved that melodic solo, and I wanted to give it props.
yeah, it was on there when we done the Master of Puppets album. Is the song "Am I Evil" in that Throwdown? Can you remember, Dave?
I don't have the list in
Yeah,
front
good
of me.
song.
I'm sorry. Dave, what was
I
that?
think
It was a good song too.
Oh,
I
okay.
think that Rob will love a lot of that right there. That's off of the first album. Let me see.
I think with a lot of this kind,
Uh,
especially like prog rock, and I mean even Metallica to me tend to get into that with all their key changes. What you hear at the beginning is not always what you get through the whole song.
See, and
Exactly.
usually that's where it loses me right away is the 400 mile an hour, intro. That's solo. I mean, I could listen to that solo on a loop. That was gorgeous.
Oh yeah, man. Kurt. Yeah, man. They pull off some wild stuff, man, in their songs. So yeah, I don't see it on the battle, but we will get to that very first album, which
Yeah,
is
without a doubt, we're gonna do a
Yeah.
lot of every mega band, and you can't get more mega than Metallica, right?
yeah.
Quick thoughts on it so far, Dave, before I finish this off.
Yeah, like I said, I think they're sticking to the script really well, and I think this is the kind of music they should do. And just I know Scotty doesn't think much of Ghost, but Metallica push Ghost very hard.
I
And,
got that much
he's,
against them. What I've heard.
He's very
Yeah.
good friends with Kurt, and so
Okay. Well, let's finish Master of Puppets by the Polish Metal Alliance. Okay, this is a good place to pause again because I got a couple of people here. We got Miggy saying high school. Oh, let me get this up so I can read it. High school days for me been great with MOP Master of Puppets. I actually prefer pre-Black era.
Me too.
And other people are agreeing. Jeffrey agrees. My question is, because I've never asked, by the time the Black Album came out, I was no longer hanging out with the group that loved Metallica. So I've never gotten to ask a true pre-Black preferred. Do you hate the Black Album, or is it just you enjoy it, but it's not as heavy as you would want it to be? I've never understood that because the Black Album to me is still extremely heavy. I mean, you got your 2 ballads on there.
Yeah. It's a few songs, man.
And I get
It's a
over
few songs.
Sandman being a little commercial and overplayed. Like somebody said, that's why they hated Mariano Rivera's intro because it was Enter Sandman, referring to, of course, the closer, great closer from the Yankees. But if you listen to like of Wolf and Man and Wherever I May Roam, I mean that shit is heavy.
That's Metallica, man.
Yeah,
That's
and
Metallica.
here, Motley says a lot of their early fans think they sold out. I mean, to me, if they sold out, they'd have been playing X and Sex, right? Or Heaven's on Fire. But they were still
ballads.
playing. They were still playing heavy stuff. I mean, ballads, okay, but you can argue that half of one was a ballad, right?
No, that's the way they do. That's their you'll get the tempo changes, like I said, in their music. No, it can get a little soft and dark, but never
It's not like those
soft and
ballads. It's
light.
not like what were they? Nothing Else Matters and Unforgiven. It's not like we're talking
Unforgiven,
about.
yeah, man.
Yeah, but it's
That's
not like
what
we're talking
really,
about All Out of Love from Air Supply here. I mean, it's still a heavy song.
yeah. But what you don't understand is when a band like Kiss is the perfect one to use. When they shit the bed at the end of the 70s, man, is kind of went in a direction that fucking tore the fans apart. That's what Metallica done to their fans because they had just literally started headlining with And Justice for All, dude. And then all of a sudden you want to go mainstream with and get radio play and stuff like that,
That's
man, and
fair.
you're already that successful. Your bands look at it as a Bon Jovi-esque type.
Okay.
How he
That's
you
probably
see what I'm saying?
that's probably the better comparison because when Kiss sold out, it didn't result in success. When Bon Jovi sold out, it completely changed the band forever. So I get that, and Jeffrey says he likes it, just not as much as the other stuff, and I understand that. I just was kind of curious because to me that album, that Black Album, which is my favorite Metallica album, I mean that's not saying much because it's pretty much the only Metallica album I'll listen to. But in fairness, I haven't heard anything after Load and Reload or anything like that. I
Two
still
good
find that
albums.
heavier than the music that I grew up listening to, but I understand. I get it. You know, not everybody loved Unmasked and The Elder and stuff. I did. But to me, I have more of a pop influence in my history. So I guess if people grew up, addicted to Metallica, I guess I could see how they'd be a little offended. But I think the Black Album's still a great album. I do, but that's just me. Dave, any thoughts on the
Yeah,
song?
I was going to say Sales would suggest it is a very good album, wouldn't it? So
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
let's be real. I know Metallica was a massive underground band, but I don't think, and we've had this, I think Scott argued with me, it's still my belief that Metallica's, I mean, arguably right now, you got two bands, I would say, in the hard rock to metal genre who could go toe to toe for being legitimately the most popular, successful rock bands of all time, AC/DC and Metallica. Without the Black Album, I don't think Metallica's in that conversation. Not that I'm not saying that you people who love the pre-Black, that their stuff was better on the Black. That's not up for debate. I'm saying internationally, popularity-wise, I don't think Metallica's as big as they are now if the Black Album never happened. That's just my belief.
Yeah, I can agree with that too, man. It's like it's the Metallica head beforehand. When your sister or somebody comes in your room and asks you to borrow your Metallica cassette that loves Duran Duran and shit, you see what I'm saying? That's the offense you get with
It's
from
almost
one day to the other.
It's a good rep because
Yeah.
it's almost identical to your Kiss theory, right? Because I mean, even
Yeah.
Kiss said themselves, they looked out and all of a sudden the fans were a bunch of 5-year-olds with their faces painted. And they're like, what
Chasing.
the hell well, they didn't even chase it. It wasn't even intentional for them. I mean,
No, it
they
wasn't.
get on the Warning and other bands for chasing it, but it kind of just Kiss just fell into it and they fought it at first. They're like, what the fuck has happened?
Everybody but Gene.
Yeah, I mean, they unknowingly fell into the poppy thing by bad producers and bad, advice. It's not like they said, let's go out and try to get Duran Duran fans. But with
What's wrong with
Metallica,
Duran
I don't
Duran
know if they did it on purpose or not. I haven't watched a lot of, documentary stuff with Metallica. I don't know if that was their goal with the Black Album or if they just fell into that style. I don't know. Maybe you know, Scott. I don't.
I don't know the whole story to it. I just know that they seen the success of the Injustice for All. They started headlining, and I'm pretty sure some of it was scripted. Okay. This is like the momentum building, like I've always said, Pyromania to Hysteria, Highway to Hell to Back in Black, and Justice for All to Black. Your momentum is building, 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 building. Boom! Now it's time to see what we can do to fucking really rake it in, whether it's
Do you
selling
think?
our
Do you
souls to
think
do half
one
of it or
had?
not.
Do you think one had something to do with that? Because one became massive on MTV.
Yes, that's what made them headline. That
Okay.
was the song that put them in headline status, because before
Because in all
Injustice
honesty,
for All,
as a middle teenager, I suppose when that came out, what was one probably mid 80s?
88, I think, or
88, that late? Okay.
89.
Well, that
Yeah.
was I didn't know who Metallica was before that song hit MTV. And then I was like,
Wow.
holy fuck, these guys are fucking awesome. And then I listened to their older stuff and I'm like, that's not the same band. So they already kind of started to transform into I don't want to call one a lighter song because it thrashes like a motherfucker, but it has some melodic tones to it and some ballad-esque stuff to it.
Yeah, a lot of their stuff does that, except for Battery and Damage Incorporated, the ones that you really
And I don't
love.
want anybody to get me wrong. I mean, everybody knows how much I diss on stuff I don't like just for the sake of doing it. I will never take anything away from Metallica because I remember even after one, before the Black Album came out, everybody's saying, how do you not know this band? They're like the biggest underground band ever. Well, understand back then, underground wasn't something you could find. I mean, there was no, you had Metal Edge and Hit Parader and stuff. That was all mainstream, what was making it in metal at the time. There was no way, there was no YouTube, there was nothing you could do to find underground music. Either you were in that market or you weren't.
Yeah, yeah, and the reason I bought their cassette, the first cassette I bought was Ride the Lightning, which is their second album. It's because of the album artwork and the cover. That's why I bought it. Okay, I seen them on the Ozzy Osbourne Ultimate Sin tour. They were still an opening band with the Metallica Master of Puppets album, and that was my first exposure to them. So yeah.
Okay. Oh, Motley says Bob Rock had a lot to do with it, and that explains a lot. If Bob Rock was producing that album, Bob Rock's got some chops for radio hits. Not like Duran Duran radio. It's for Bob Rock has the ability to take a metal band like Def Leppard, same with Mutt Lange and some of these guys, and make them appeal to non-metal fans while still keeping their heavy edge. I'm sorry, it's only on Tunes Brothers, and you're going to get a 30-minute discussion on Metallica in the middle.
That's hard to do.
Well,
That's
I was
hard
say, Rob,
to do.
like, we have these discussions because obviously Metallica changed their sound a bit and had their most successful album. And
Right.
Was it the right thing? We don't know. Kiss changed their sound with Dynasty, had their most successful album.
Yeah.
And look, I mean, AC/DC, like, I don't know when Scotty got onto him, but when Bon Scott died, the thought of anyone taking over for him, especially here, was like, you can't do it. Can't do it. But they bring Back in Black out with Brian Johnson, the most successful album they've ever had. Def Leppard changed their sound for Hysteria. And look, that album was massive. I know.
4-year wait on them too. Everybody was anxious to see what was coming after Pyromania. They built too. They built High and Dry was wicked. Pyromania was rocking.
That's another one. That's a good example, Scott. I mean, I know I give you shit about Pyromania because I prefer Hysteria, but I actually bought Pyromania just because of Photograph and
rock till you drop.
the MTV releases.
Too Late for Love.
Rock of Ages.
Yeah,
I bought that cassette and I burned it fucking out. But here's the thing. I'd never even heard of Def Leppard before that. I thought that was their first album.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought High and Dry was for a long time. See?
Wow.
Yeah.
And I feel bad because I'm waiting for the comment to pop in saying, well, how long does it take to react to a 7-minute song, 30 minutes? I don't care.
30 minutes.
Music discussion is just so fucking fun for me. And when we get on
It happens.
Something organic like this comes up, and I'm trying, man. You should all be happy, you Metallica fans, that I'm long-winded here and taking us on this detour because I'm trying to understand. I've always wanted to understand how they got so big. And all this helps me, man. It really does. Anything you want to add, Dave, before I finish off Master of Puppets?
Well, I was going to say, I know you don't think they were very big, but their first albums were like in the US sales 4.5 million, 7 million, 8 million.
Who's that?
10 million.
They just
Metallica
album. They
Yeah,
just
but-
wasn't
yeah, but back
commercialized
then-
because they were too heavy. They were too heavy.
Right. You got to
They
understand.
didn't get
they
the
weren't-
exposure.
I mean, I was watching Headbangers Ball and listening to local radio. So Metallica until 1 on Headbangers Ball was not a thing. So I don't know to
They
this
were popular
day.
without being mainstream.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So if you're not looking purposely for the underground niche, whatever you want to call it, you couldn't stumble upon Metallica by accident. It had to be by somebody who knew them.
And another important fact here. Now, I may be wrong. Somebody in the comments correct me if I am. If I'm not mistaken, Metallica never had a fucking music video until 1 that got aired and played on MTV.
I'll be
I shit
honest
you
with you,
not.
Scotty. I'll be honest with you right now, and I could be wrong because if I've seen something once, that makes sense that I don't remember. I don't remember ever seeing a video pre-1 ever in my
I
life.
don't
To this
either.
day. I mean, to this day, anything I've seen after 1 has been off the Black Album. I have
Yep.
never seen a video for Master of Puppets or For Whom the Bell Tolls or any of that.
Me either. Maybe a live performance, but not a music video on MTV. I don't remember seeing that.
Yeah. All right.
So-
Well,
yeah,
let's.
so I'm just looking here, Scotty. I'll tell you now. You're right. Their first music video was 1.
Oh, so they didn't even have
Wow.
one until then.
No.
Okay, so nobody can
wouldn't even-
fault me for not knowing them because if they weren't even on MTV, how the fuck are you supposed to know who Metallica is?
So the second,
Because you're certainly
second
not
video
going to
they
hear it on your
released was
local
Enter
radio
Sandman.
station in the 80s. You're just not.
Yeah, your thrash metal friends, man, and just curiosity. It's what
I
got
tell
me.
you, I go back to the story. I bought at a Columbia House or BMG the old 11 for a penny, cassettes. I fell in love with the song and the imagery for Peace Sells from Megadeth. I didn't realize they had an album before that, Killing Him As My Business. So I got both of them. Well, I would think that they probably didn't have a video either before Peace Sells. So how any of these bands maintained or gained cult status before MTV that played stuff too heavy for the radio, that's impressive in itself.
Yes, it is.
What were they using as a medium to get discovered other than if you lived in their town and went to bars they were playing at? I don't understand.
And I think that's what made the fans so obsessive over them is because they were not given that attention. And those fans loved it that much more.
But see, that's where I come in kind of opposite. I mean, I understand, and I'm sure hardcore Def Leppard fans weren't happy with Hysteria. And Metallica fans weren't happy with the Black
Some
Album.
of it, yeah.
And this goes on and on and on with every band who eventually went commercial. But can't you be happy that the band you loved got commercial success without really?
Still around.
Yeah, I mean, they became huge so you could enjoy them for many more years. I understand, and people are going to come at me with the Warning comparison then. Well, that's different because the Warning completely switched genres. Metallica and Def Leppard didn't switch genres. They just got a little lighter and a little more melodic. So that's the same with Kiss. I mean, yeah, Unmasked obviously isn't rock and roll over, but there's still good songs with the same Kiss basic foundation. I don't know. I've always taken that as a win when your band explodes. Because without that explosion, without a live, Kisses probably never does Destroyer, right? I mean,
that's
that
a
company
good
was going on
question.
paper.
Yeah,
I mean,
I
they
think
were
that
going
would've been
bankrupt. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm sorry, Polish Metal Alliance fans. Let's get back and finish Master of Puppets.
Hell is
All right, there we go. Master of Puppets from Metallica, done by the Polish Metal Alliance. Damn, who Columbia House still looking for me. Yeah, has anybody ever paid Columbia House or BMG more than that penny? That was the dumbest thing
No.
they could have ever freaking done, right?
Yeah.
All right, I'm not a Metallica, historian or knowledgeable about their catalog. This though sounded like it was extremely well done. Down under Dave.
No, it was. As I said, it followed the script really well. And like I said, I've been very impressed with this band when they've done this kind of music. So if you've got more, I'm happy to listen to more.
Carice says they can have my Queensryche cassette back.
Which one?
Scotty,
Hell yeah.
Master of Puppets.
Hey, phenomenal job, man. That's all I can say, dude. It was a phenomenal job. They stuck to the script, like Dave said, and they done it just like Metallica done it, man. I mean, I don't know what else to say. You're not going to get the same vocals, but damn good vocals on it, man. They need to stick with the heavier stuff. They really do, because they do it well.
Well, fortunately, that's what they usually do, and I've got all kinds of stuff to go for this band. So I know it's been a long Metallica discussion, but do you dudes remember what your winner of the night is?
I'm probably going with that one.
Okay.
That's the one I'm going with.
I'm actually going to go with that too. And I know on this show, my opinion is not asked for, but I'm not a huge Metallica fan, but I'm not a huge Queen fan either. I think the REO Brothers did a very respectable job with, what the hell's that Queen song?
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah, Bohemian Rhapsody. But obviously the solo in this song impressed me, but it's not a song I would put on purpose, but I can't help audibly but hear. If I was to say everything you heard tonight, what sounds the most professional, it would be this last one.
The chick done a good job singing.
Yeah,
too.
I mean, if there wouldn't have been a video showing me a girl drummer and a girl singer at certain parts, I would have just thought someone was playing Metallica. So that to me is an ultimate the best compliment I can give. So they did a great job and redeemed themselves from that horrific Billy Idol experience.
Oh, yes.
All right, hour 55 and still 28 watching. I know you all probably checked out during the Metallica discussion, but you know what? That's what you get here. It ain't always as advertised. It is whatever hits us. Jeffrey says Master Puppet's the best. Rebel yell for the worst. So there you go. Polish Metal got the best and worst.
They did the best and worst. I'll give them that.
Yes.
Yeah. Damn right. Damn right.
Thanks. Make sure you tune in this Tuesday. We are having Metallica versus Metallica. All of the Kiss battles we did, we are doing a Metallica battle. So this is going to be probably 80% new listens for me. But one way or the other, Metallica is going to win. So that should make Metallica fans happy.
And
all right.
Absolutely.
Because of Rob, too, we have an AC/DC battle coming up as well.
Yeah, and I'm still holding my breath, hoping that YouTube won't fucking kill that stream. We might shorten the samples up even more just to try to get around it, because we know AC/DC stuff on YouTube gets shut down real quick. Alfredo, you should listen to Master of Puppets by Nina Royale. Okay, well, that's definitely something to keep in mind. All right. Until Tuesday for the Metallica battle, thanks for watching.